What's going on, everybody? Welcome to New Mexico. I'm pretty excited to be here. When the draw results came out back this spring, I drew my first choice for a deer tag, which I've never drawn a first choice before. I've drawn a number of tags in New Mexico, never a first choice tag. This area of New Mexico is known for producing big bucks. They pull some really big ones out of here. And while I'm not expecting to kill a giant, you can't ever expect that, I am hoping for a good hunt and hopefully kill a nice buck. Been driving for 2 days, 1,700 miles. I just got here, I shot my gun, the gun's on, ready to go. Got my pack packed all up. I got, my pack's 62 pounds, but that's with the rifle, with the spotting scope, with 6 liters of water, which is 12 pounds, and 4 days of food. I'm pretty skinny on the food, but I wanted to take some water in there with me. So really, I'm pretty light on gear. I think there is a little water in here. I'm planning on going in 6 miles, but I think the water might be nasty. I have some tablets to put in there, and I'll drink it if I have to with the tablets, but you know, we'll just see. So today's Thursday afternoon, the hunt opens on Saturday, so I'm planning on hiking in there tonight and maybe getting to glass a little tonight, but tomorrow getting to glass and see what I can find, and then start hunting on Saturday. Like I said, I'm planning on going in about 6 miles, but it's closed roads. So this isn't like 6 miles of beating the brush or 6 miles on the tundra or something like that. I don't really think it's gonna be that bad. My buddy Greg actually had this tag a couple years ago and killed a decent buck in here. So I'm heading in there to hunt pretty much the same area as him. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's a really good hunt. Hopefully we can get on some deer and maybe kill something nice. Trying to get into the spot I want to set up camp, and I just spotted my first deer. It's a doe. It's just feeding down there. Well, there's more deer. The first buck of the trip just showed up. He's right there in the middle, and that's a good sign because he's with some does. So you can see there's a group of does. He's basically just a big forky, like big fork, but not a shooter, at least not until maybe the last day or so, but it's nice to see one at least. You know where the big bucks are? A little one. Yeah. They're either wild horses or feral horses. I saw some other ones when I was looking with my binoculars earlier. Oh, there's another one, a third one. A whole group of them. Yeah. I'm not gonna mess with you guys. You don't mess with me. No worries. Just got to my camping spot. I am 6.4 miles in. I hope it looks good. It's dark, so can't really see what it looks like. It's 7:40, so tomorrow is just scouting and glassing day and seeing what I can find, and then Saturday is opening day. So I'm gonna get the tent set up. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna relax, watch some TV on my phone, and try to get a good night's sleep and get up with the sun or before the sun and try to find some good spots to glass in the morning, and then do some exploring tomorrow during the day. Good morning. It's Friday. Tomorrow season opens. I got up this morning and realized I forgot my phone charger, which is not great because I'm hunting kind of close to a boundary, and I really need the maps. So I'll be hiking back to the truck today, but on the flip side, I also found another route that I could park my truck that I think is at least a mile closer, maybe a mile and a half to 2 miles closer, which I can't believe I did that, but oh well, it just allowed me to see some other country yesterday. So I'm out glassing this morning just before I hike back to cover some ground, and I've already seen 5 does. No bucks yet, but look at this. Let me show you what I'm in the deer. Let me show you all these tracks. So these are those wild horse tracks, or feral horse tracks. But all this, as you can see here, all this is deer tracks. All of it. None of these over here are horse tracks. The horse tracks are over here going up the middle. All of this is deer. So they are absolutely packed in here. I am gonna try to find a little better spot and sit in glass for a while before I hike out later on, and then hike back in. More feral horses down there, all those tracks on the road. So I found a pretty good glassing spot. I can glass all of this here. That's private over there to the left. There's a little strip of private land, but I can hunt all the rest of this, glass all of it. So I am going to go over to just check that right there, see how that looks on the back side, but this looks pretty good. I've seen 8 deer this morning, all does. Just saw a nice buck. I think he was a 3x4 walking right down below me on this closed road. There's some more deer. Hold on a minute. So you guys remember I showed you this closed road that had all those tracks on it? Yeah, there's 3 more deer. I've seen 28 this morning, and that buck that was trailing those does was on that road right there. So he walked on this road down below me behind those 5 does, and I've seen 28 deer this morning. Yeah, it's been a good morning. Definitely within range. I probably would have shot him. I think he was a 3x4. I think he was missing his G3 on his left side, but he was still a nice buck. I don't know score wise, but I mean, you can tell by his body, he had big body. So today's just a scouting day. I'm gonna walk over a little farther and check this ridge out, and then I'm gonna probably head back to camp, go ahead and hike out, get my phone cord, get a little water, bring a little more water in with me, eat some food on there, and hike back in so I can get back in time this evening to glass. So yeah, it's been a pretty good morning, even though I've only been glassing for I don't know, not super long time. But I'm walking to the truck to get my phone cord, but look at this bear track right here. I saw some bear scat up on the hill. It's got a pad right here and then toes. And then right here is another foot or another bear. You see the pad here and then toes. They got all this rain about 5 days ago. I mean, just piles of rain. So everything you see is fresh. Here's another footprint right here. Little track. It might be a mom and a cub. Pad, toes, pad, toes, pad, toes. So that's probably what it is, because that's a pretty big track right there. That's probably a mama and a cub walking up this road within the last 5 days. So all the deer tracks, all the horse tracks, everything is all since Sunday. It rained hard Sunday, so Monday till today. Keep on trucking. There are a lot of bears in here. Here's another set. Pad and toes. Walking up this road. I mean, it looks like bear country, how thick it is. I've seen 5 sets now, I think. 5 sets of bear tracks. All right, guys, I'm back up on my ridge. Gonna start glassing here. Hiked out to the truck, hiked back. Brought some more water with me, so I should be pretty set on water. Ate some good food out there, so I really don't have to dig into my food. So plan is starting tomorrow, just glass and hunt. Try to find a good one to kill. Just saw 9 more deer, 1 little spike, but 8 does walk through. So yeah, the sun's starting to go down, starting to get some shadows. So I'm gonna start looking and see what I can find. Get ready for opener tomorrow. All right, it's opening morning. It's 6:20. Legal shooting time isn't till like 6:57 or just a little before 7 o'clock. Getting ready to head up the ridge here. It's only about a 10 or 15-minute walk to my glassing spot. So gonna get up there a little early, get set up, and get ready for a long sit or not long sit for see what we can find today. I know we'll see some deer. Hopefully find a good buck. Fingers crossed. So I got my gun set up. It's a little after legal shooting time, but most of the deer that I saw yesterday were when the sun was up. So this road here is where I was seeing a majority of the deer. The deer just like to walk that road. And then I also saw some deer kind of moving through these openings and, you know, just kind of all over. Yesterday I was glassing from up here, moved over just a little bit because I thought it was a better angle. So put the spotting scope up here, just get to watching and wait for the sun. The sun's gonna come up behind me, so it's perfect for looking down into all this stuff. And I just heard somebody shoot, which it's legal time. I shot 2 times, sounded like the bullet hit, but a group of turkeys gobbled both times they shot, which is pretty crazy. It's October, late October. It's the 26th, and turkeys gobbling, shot gobbling in late October is just crazy. got one. I saw this group of deer coming across, and I counted 8, and then more of them just kept coming, and I had the camera on the spot. I mean, they went right through right where I thought they probably would. And I saw another opening, and I saw a buck coming through. I could tell it was a big buck, a 4x4. I don't know how wide he is. I know he's tall. It looked like he had good forks, and I already had my scope dialed for that opening because I had a feeling he might come through that opening. And I didn't think he was going to stop, so I held the scope, shot right when his neck and shoulder went through. I just watched the video and absolutely smoked him. So I got to hike down there and find him. I saw the does. They're still down here kind of looking. I mean, I know he's done. I couldn't have hit him any better. So yeah, I'm just not sure how wide he is. Not sure exactly how big he is, but he's a mature deer. He's a good deer. So have to go check him out. Well, guys, here he is. He's a dandy, huh? Not super wide, but really tall, cool main beam that turns down, and he's just a really cool buck. Super happy with him. Pretty sure this is gonna be my best buck ever. Just so cool. Well, the spot I'm at is a deer highway. There's 5 standing right there, 6 standing right there. Another one just cut off to the left. Oh, that's a little buck there too, I guess. A couple little bucks. Another one cut off to the right. They just come through here. Well, guys, it's about 1 o'clock now. I skinned out the deer, boned him out, did everything. Got him loaded up right there. That's the whole deer. Back straps, tenderloins, neck, brisket, everything boned out. I hung the cape and antlers back up the hill a little ways in the tree, and also stashed my gun and spotting scope and that stuff up there. It's all got a cover on it. And then tomorrow, so I'm gonna get this to the truck tonight, however long it takes me, stay in my little camper tonight, tomorrow morning, pack in, get camp, get gun, cape, antlers, everything. I won't have to carry all that water weight, so I'm guessing it'll be similar to what I came in with, but I don't know what that weighs. I'm just gonna go with it and see how it goes. Getting after it. I got I've done 3.64 miles so far. I got about 8/10 or 9/10 left, which it's not bad except for that hill. It's about 280 feet vertical over like 200 yards, 240 yards. and I gotta climb that to get to the other closed road that'll take me to my truck. There's really no way around it, so just taking a break for a few, and then I'm gonna get to climbing and see how far I can make it without having to take a break going up this hill. 7:30 in the morning, going back to get camp and the antlers and the cape. So it should take me a couple hours to get in, and an hour, we'll say, to break down camp. Might not take that long, probably won't. And then 2-3 hours to get back out and be on the road up to Montana. What's going on, everybody? Just stopped at Buc-ee's, got some food. I'm in Colorado on the way up to Montana. New Mexico was awesome. I love hunting New Mexico, and this deer hunt, it'll be tough to top. I killed a great buck, I made some friends, I saw a ton of deer, and really can't ask for much more. So hopefully I'll draw that tag again one day and it's just as good, but if not, it was awesome. It was such a fun hunt. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and you know, I got some more hunts coming up. Hopefully they're good too. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I really appreciate it. We will see you on the next one.